It's Tuesday. We have a few hours before the Whatnot show, and Toy Store 2.0 already looks way better than it did yesterday when we walked out of here, okay? We cleared a lot of room out of here. And what you're looking at right now, case packs. Case packs of the MrBeast Lab Tigers, case packs of Paw Patrol Air Rescue. I think there's Sky and Chase in there. Case packs are kind of like these recycling trucks, and I'll show everybody what that is. I won't just ramble it off here, but the case packs of MrBeast Lab, that are these. We got like 700 of these Tigers, very popular on the Whatnot stream and in the shop. I need to put some more over in the shop. And this is what the Paw Patrol Air Rescue stuff looks like. And this is the pile of Whatnot stuff for today, the start of it. And these are the recycling trucks. So I kind of got sidetracked. We will run everything I've got laid out over here. And I am also finishing off this Gaylord. So if those 6 pallets, those 6 Gaylords show up tomorrow, I will be ready, right? We've got a show tomorrow, we've got a show Thursday, and we've got a show Friday. Then we will probably take the weekend off and pick it up on Tuesday with the Whatnot stuff. But I wanted to give everybody the update. I'm going to continue emptying out this Gaylord. And there's some pretty good stuff in here, right? The toy store is looking pretty full. I spent a lot of the time today working on the toy store. So I'm trying to play some catch up here and peel the items we need to peel off. Lots of the FAO Schwarz red pandas. And we still have case packs of those, by the way. So I'm going to keep going and let's talk about Whatnot. What's going on with it? I'm actually going to get this angle over here. Well, I talked to the Whatnot rep today. They're already doing some Black Friday stuff. What do we want to do? Are we going to run a show? Etc., etc. And to be honest, we haven't really talked about Black Friday because we also have to take into account what's going on in the toy store. Right? Black Friday is going to kick off our holiday season over there, and we really want the toy store to look good. So yes, Whatnot, we do okay on Whatnot, but the main focus, of course, is going to be the brick and mortar. Once retail season hits over there for the holidays, we have to make sure it is ready to rock and roll. What do we got here? Somebody just retaped the Cars toy onto the box. So Black Friday, we'll just kind of play it by ear. Yes, we are going to do some Black Friday on Whatnot, but we don't know what we're doing yet. They were talking like marathon sessions, and I was thinking marathon, you'll be lucky to get through 2 hours on Whatnot on Black Friday with the amount of people that will be in the toy store. It will be crazy, but I'm going to keep sorting this out. Some of this does go to the toy store. Maybe, because we've got a lot of it over there. But I'm hoping to get this done before we start running in a couple hours. My brother said something about boxes. He ordered a bunch more boxes, which we need. The post office, they stopped and picked up the mail they had to get today. There wasn't a whole lot. But I have a feeling it's about to get really crazy in here. I really do. And it feels better to have this opened up. I'm going to keep this open for the shipping. And we've got more case packs I got to open up here. These are the MrBeast Lab. I need to put some of those in the shop. I kind of need to see what those were going for. We are checking in one last time before we kick off here on Whatnot. Got everything kind of set up back here, ready to roll. And yeah, stuffed animals. We won't sell all these today. I just got them out of the way here. We'll set our small stuff here. And I'm going to vacuum up before we start. This little handy dandy shark vacuum. This thing is heavy duty power. Actually, it's a very reliable vacuum. So I'm going to get that done. And then in about 10 minutes, we're going to be doing a show. So hopefully after the show, we've got all the shelves over here full up, looking good. And speaking of that, I got a couple orders I need to take off of here that were canceled last show. Every show you get a couple orders that payment doesn't go through. They were canceled, whatever the case may be. And we want to try to keep all of these shelves clear. So hopefully by the end of the day, all of that's lined up, and we're gonna do smalls on this table over here. But I need to vacuum, it's kind of driving me crazy. So after the show, we will check in, see how we did. I'm probably thinking 120 packages, 350, 400 toys sold. That's kind of been the normal operation for us when we do a show during the week that's only a couple hours long. So 350 to 400 toys in 2 hours. That's pretty good. Wednesday morning, and we are generating labels. We are printing Whatnot labels from last night's show. We've got about 140 packages to do this morning, and we are here early. It is still dark outside, everybody. Yikes. And as far as Toy Store 2.0, it's starting to thin out pretty good, right? It looks way better than it did, say, yesterday or the day before. And yes, today we are going to keep at it. We've got a show at 2 o'clock today, 2 o'clock tomorrow, and 2 o'clock Friday. And then we're going to kind of take the weekend off and pick it back up on Tuesday. So my big goal today will be Whatnot packages. We'll get those done. Everybody should be here in an hour or so. And then I'm going to get through the open container type Gaylord situation here. So I've got 1, 2, probably 3 or 4 Gaylords full of toys I need to really focus on this morning. I think I've got somebody that's coming to get these pallets. They messaged me last night and I got to message them back. But what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 10 to 12 pallets. Maybe a few more that need to go out of here. And I've got to get some tables set up. I opened up some space for the shippers. So the first thing I'm going to do is set out some tables. Try to decide how I want to lay this out. What's the best way to do this? I'm not sure yet. Not 100% sure. Here are the big boxes my brother did yesterday. But maybe I'll lay some tables out right here. Give everybody some space to move around, some space to breathe. That might help just a little bit. Yesterday's show went pretty smooth. I think 400 toys, maybe a few more went out the door. And that's what we want to do, keep burning inventory, keep turning it over, skimming the good stuff off for the toy store. Not saying we don't sell the good stuff on Whatnot, but we also really focus on getting the higher end Lego, the really sharp looking toys for Christmas. Big thing I want to talk about, we lose so much productivity moving things around from A to B to C. Every morning I've got to set up for the shipping. That takes an hour or so. Then once the shipping's done, I got to tear it all back down. I'm digging through tubs 3 or 4 or 5 times to get the toys I want out of there. Fighting this space issue cost us so much time. I can't tell you how much time. It's hours and hours a day messing around that I shouldn't have to mess around, right? It's just ridiculous at this point. I don't know what we're gonna do about it, but if we wanna keep growing, if we wanna keep expanding, I mean, we can't even look at this right here. We've got all of this laid out. You can't get to anything. I can't even get to the printer, right? And this is all stuff we sold yesterday. We just didn't have the space to stack it in here. It's pretty ridiculous. It's really almost like a deterrent. Makes the guy not want to do it anymore because you spend so much time spinning your wheels. I'm definitely over it. There's really only one solution to the problem. We need a much, much bigger space, but that also takes much, much bigger money, right? Costs a lot of money to get, say, a warehouse space or whatever the answer would be. It's so much extra work moving stuff around. If I didn't have to move anything around, I wouldn't be out here at 6:30, right? I would come out here 10 minutes before everybody gets here, print the labels, and we would be ready to go. But I have to move all the boxes back out, have to set up all the tables. It's just, it sucks, guys. It's really starting to wear on me. 2.5 hours, that's pretty good. That's what it took to do 137 packages. The shippers are getting pretty good. We are getting a nice system down, and this is what it's kind of looking like up here. 137 packages, smaller packages we put into bags, and that's really not bad. We're digging these priority mailboxes, the flat rate and just the regular boxes. Helps us cut some costs, and that's what it's all about. The toy store is getting ready to open, and I need to get through some of these Gaylords before the Whatnot show at 2 o'clock. So that's what I'm kind of working on, and it's not rocket science, okay? Some of this stuff we've got hundreds of, like these aerial figurine packs, okay? So we've been selling them on Whatnot. Some of the other stuff that needs to go in the shop, it goes in the shop. Moving things around, and here we go. Scuff stuff, right? Nice and blown out. Looks like somebody accordioned this box, but I should be able to make some headway into this. The 6 pallets that are on the way should be here probably beginning of next week. Could be Friday. I doubt it. But yes, October. Halloween is on Friday. It is Wednesday. October is going to end up being our slowest month this year at the toy store. But on Whatnot, we have been cranking out some crazy numbers. I am just really impressed with our Whatnot. And that's about all I got on that front. I'm going to separate some stuff out. And this is what I'm lining up for today's show. These are kind of the medium tubs. And then I've got some medium tubs over here I'm working on. And of course, we'll do some small items. Boxes. I think we've got some boxes coming in today. It goes a lot smoother when the boxes are sorted. And everybody does a really good job. We're catching on to the priority boxes. So I think we're going to get it down even better. So we've got 5 shippers now. That also helps. We added an extra person, Robert. He helps around the shop. He helps with the auctions. He's shipping now. So I think that really helps out. The faster you get it done, the better chance you beat the post office when they pick up. And I am pretty sure I saw the post office guy pull up here and then kind of blast it out of here. I think he was like, I'm going somewhere else. And he left. It's not the regular post office guy today. So I'm wondering if our packages are even going to get picked up at this point. But I've got to leave when Suzette gets here for about 15 minutes, and that's when they'll show up. As soon as I leave, somebody will wheel in here and be like, hey, I'm here for the packages. And that's usually how it works. Let me get some of this separated out, and we'll see where we're at. It just feels like you're doing a lot of spinning your wheels. It is Thursday. We got yesterday's Whatnot show boxed up, ready to go. 100 packages on the money. Was kind of a shorter show yesterday. Didn't spend a lot of time on Whatnot, maybe a couple hours, 300 toys, something like that. Today, I am going to be working on this area, getting everything cleaned up, ready to go, kind of consolidating some pallets here. We've got some case packs we need to move around because we have 12 Gaylords of toys headed this way. I'm going to guess next week. Probably early next week. I don't think it'll be here tomorrow, so we might have a little bit of time. All right, it is Thursday afternoon, and it feels like I am making more of a mess than I am cleaning anything up. I've got tubs everywhere, boxes everywhere, and yes, it just feels like I am super spinning my wheels here.